I actually liked everything about Immersion. Immersion's like one of the best summer experiences like I've ever had. Immersion sort of like took me out of like my everyday like life and routine and really put me into like a new environment and something that I wasn't used to. I'm not really like an outdoorsy person, but I like really loved it, and helping people, it brings you so much like joy and satisfaction. Like you're not just like giving to them, but they also give back to you.
One was in Chinatown with Uncle Danny, and him just sharing his testimony and like how it doesn't matter about race or what the color of your skin is. It's in the eyes of God, we're all the same, and we all need his help.
I think a highlight for me this year was Shriners. I was prepared for just being completely emotionally bombarded by like just sadness, but in reality it was probably the happiest times this week, and just being with the kids there and learning about them and their stories, it was amazing.
I think one of the highlights was going to the Mayor Rights and looking at and listening to this one girl that I met, and she told me her story, and it was just so devastating to hear like what she's going through at such a young age, and it just made me really realize what I have and how grateful I should be.
The first night that we got there, we went to a homeless shelter, and just at the end, everybody was on each other's backs. All the little kids were on our backs, and we were just running around, and we were all so sweaty and tired and gross, but it was just so fun to see the smiles on the kids' faces and just see them so happy even though they have so little. Just really makes you like appreciate what you have.
God is everywhere, even in the smallest of places, in everyone's heart. Like people who had absolutely nothing were just filled with his spirit and were like perfectly happy, and we have like everything, and it's really easy for us to be down on ourselves.
I learned that sometimes we just need to not take things for granted, because God gave up so much for us and we have so much and we take it all for granted, and just paying attention to that and really focusing on that instead.
I learned that we need to be grateful even when we have little. Even like when we went to Chinatown, there are people praising God there, even though they were on the streets living in cardboard houses. So I think I learned that I need to be way more grateful to him even in bad situations.
That's not easy, to surrender everything to Jesus. Yeah.
He really showed his power to me. I could see his power in just how much love he can actually give, and how he rules the world.
Yeah, I don't think I realized before coming into Immersion how powerful God is. Like I knew God is powerful, but like walking around Chinatown and playing with the kids at Palama and working in the bush and just everything that we did this week really opened my eyes to really see just a glimpse of like how powerful and how good God is.
This week I learned that God is all-powerful and almighty, and that we can always be thankful for the good things that he has given us and just all the blessings that we have through him, and even if it's a hard time, that we can just work on seeing the good in everything.
It was a truly amazing experience. Like it was really a highlight of my summer, and I loved it so much.
I encourage everyone who's willing to get outside their comfort zone to do Immersion and be open-minded to new ideas and to see the world from a new perspective.
I really recommend this. 2 thumbs up.